Stop for a second and think about the last glass of water you drank. Was it actually clean, or did it just look clean? Because let's be real, between the news about forever chemicals like PFAS and that weird metallic aftertaste some tap water has, just turning on the tap feels like a gamble lately. I've spent the last few weeks deep diving into the latest water filtration tech, and honestly, the difference between a basic pitcher and a high-end countertop system is night and day. We're talking about the difference between just hiding the smell of chlorine and actually stripping out 99% of the junk you don't want in your body. In this video, I'm breaking down the absolute best countertop filters on the market right now, focusing on 3 things that actually matter: how they taste, how much they actually protect you, and how much of a headache they are to set up. Whether you're a renter who can't touch the plumbing or you're just tired of buying plastic bottles, I've found a few game changers that are going to completely flip the way you think about hydration. Stick around, because one of these actually turned my city tap water into something that tastes better than the premium bottled stuff. Let's get into it. First up, we have to talk about the Waterdrop A1. If you're a tech nerd like me, this thing is basically the Tesla of water filters. It's a countertop reverse osmosis system, but it does way more than just filter. The standout feature here is the instant hot and cold tech. We're talking about going from ice-cold 41-degree water for a post-workout drink to 203-degree near-boiling water for your morning coffee in literally 3 seconds. It has this sleek OLED smart display on the front that shows you your real-time TDS, that's total dissolved solids, so you can actually see the machine working to strip out the junk. Inside, it's rocking a 7-stage filtration process with a 0.0001 micron RO membrane. To put that in perspective, it's designed to wipe out over 1,000 different impurities, including the big ones everyone is worried about right now: PFAS, fluoride, lead, and arsenic. Setup is honestly a breeze because there's zero plumbing involved. You just pull it out of the box, fill up the 4-liter tank at the back, and plug it in. It even has these cool night and away modes to save energy and stay quiet when you're sleeping. One thing I really appreciate as a reviewer is the maintenance. The filters use a twist and pull design, so you can swap them out in about 3 seconds without needing a single tool. It also has dual UV sterilization built into the tanks, which is a massive win for safety because it prevents any biogrowth inside the system. If you're a renter or just someone who wants a high-tech all-in-one hydration station without drilling holes in your sink, this is easily one of the most capable machines I've tested this year. Next up, we're looking at the Friife WB99, and this one is a bit of a sleeper hit in the water world because it solves a problem most people don't realize they have until they own a countertop filter. Most of these systems force you to bring the glass to the machine, but the WB99 features a detachable portable pitcher. You can literally pull the filtered pitcher off the base and put it on the dinner table. Or, my favorite part, stick it right in the fridge for ice-cold water without needing a second container. It's a 4-stage reverse osmosis system that doesn't just strip out the bad stuff like lead, fluoride, and those forever chemicals. It actually includes an alkaline remineralization stage. This is huge because standard RO water can sometimes taste a bit flat or acidic, but this adds back essential minerals to balance the pH and give it that crisp bottled water finish. From a tech perspective, the Smart Touch panel is incredibly intuitive. It gives you a real-time TDS readout for both the tap water going in and the purified water coming out, so you have literal proof that it's working. It also has a stale water indicator. If the water sits in the pitcher for more than 24 hours, the light turns red to let you know it's time to refresh it, which is a great touch for hygiene. The setup is truly zero installation. You just plug it into a standard outlet, fill the 4.5-liter tank, and you're good to go. It's also surprisingly efficient for an RO system, with a 3.5:1 pure-to-drain ratio, meaning it wastes way less water than the older generation units. If you're a renter who wants alkaline water and the convenience of a fridge-ready pitcher, this design is honestly hard to beat. Moving to number 3, we have to talk about the SimPure Y10C. If you're someone who constantly has a pitcher taking up space in your fridge because you can't stand room temperature water, this is the machine you've been waiting for. It's a 7-stage powerhouse that actually specializes in cooling, giving you that ice-cold, crisp hydration right from the dispenser. It uses a 5-in-1 composite RO filter combined with a UV sterilization stage, which is a massive win for safety. That UV light is basically your final line of defense, wiping out 99.99% of bacteria and viruses that could potentially linger in a storage tank. It's been tested against NSF standards to handle the tough stuff like lead, arsenic, fluoride, and those forever chemicals, PFAS. So you're getting lab-grade purity without the lab-grade complexity. What really sets the Y10C apart from me is the flexibility. It has this detachable 1.2-liter pitcher built right into the front. You can let the machine fill it up with purified water, then grab the pitcher and take it to your coffee maker or the dinner table. But if you want it chilled, the system has an internal cooling tank that brings the temperature down as low as 43 degrees, and you can even adjust that range on the smart panel. The interface is super clean, showing you exactly when it's cooling or when it's time for a quick 3-second filter swap. It also boasts a solid 2.3-to-1 pure-to-drain ratio, making it one of the more efficient countertop units I've tested. It's essentially a high-end water cooler and a top-tier purification system merged into one sleek white and silver chassis. If you want convenience and that perfect refrigerator-cold taste without the weight, this is a top-tier pick. For the people who want maximum protection but are working with limited counter space, the Aquasana Clean Water Machine. Now, don't let the compact size fool you. Unlike most countertop units that rely on gravity to slowly drip water through a filter, this is a powered system. It uses electricity to force water through an ultra-dense clarium filter block, which means it filters about 5 times faster than your standard pitcher. You're getting an 8-ounce glass of clean water in about 8 seconds flat. What I love about the clarium technology is that it's selective. It's certified to strip out 99% of lead, microplastics, and PFOA/PFOS, but it actually leaves in the beneficial minerals like calcium and magnesium. This gives the water a really natural, crisp taste, rather than that flat, distilled flavor you sometimes get with heavy-duty RO systems. The setup is probably the easiest of the bunch. You literally just plug it in and fill the dock. There are no hoses to attach to your faucet and no plumbing whatsoever. It's also incredibly eco-friendly. One of these small filter cartridges replaces over 2,200 single-use plastic bottles and lasts for about 300 gallons. It's got a very Scandinavian minimalist design that's roughly 8 times smaller than a microwave, so it fits under almost any cabinet. One thing to keep in mind is that because it's a powered pump, you will hear a little bit of a whirring sound while it's dispensing, but that's just the sound of it working way faster than a gravity filter. If you're a renter, a student in a dorm, or just someone who wants professional-grade filtration without a bulky machine taking over your kitchen, this Aquasana unit is a fantastic, high-efficiency pick. Last, but certainly not least, we have the heavyweight champion of the RO world, the AquaTru Classic. If you've been researching water filters for more than 5 minutes, you've probably seen this one, and for good reason. It is a literal tank when it comes to purification. This system uses what they call ultra-reverse osmosis, which is a 4-stage process that's been independently certified to strip out 83 different contaminants. We're talking about the big hitters: lead, arsenic, fluoride, and those stubborn forever chemicals like PFOA and PFOS. The build quality here is top tier. It uses BPA-free Tritan plastic, which is basically the gold standard for durability and safety in food-grade tech. What I love about the Classic is how it handles the user experience side of things. It's got a 1-gallon tap water tank in the back and a 3-quart purified tank in the front. You just fill the back, and in about 10 to 15 minutes, you've got a full container of some of the purest water you can get at home. The latest update to the display is a total win, too. Instead of guessing what Filter 3 means, they've switched to intuitive icons that tell you exactly which stage needs attention. And maintenance? It's practically zero effort. The filters are twist and seal, and the RO membrane itself can last up to 2 full years. If you want a system that is backed by serious lab data and just works without any plumbing or fuss, the AquaTru Classic is the one that sets the bar for everyone else.
And there you have it, the top countertop filters. Honestly, once you taste water this clean and see the lab results for yourself, you'll never look at your tap the same way again. If you're ready to stop buying plastic bottles and finally get some peace of mind, I've actually dropped affiliate links for all of these in the description below at a nice discount for you guys. If this helped you pick your next kitchen upgrade, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Thanks for hanging out, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you in the next one.